Times Now has accessed the ED charge sheet against Partha Chaterjee. Now, the charge sheet has been filed by the Enforcement Directorate and the charge sheet has been accessed by Times Now, and it says the accused persons illegally and arbitrarily gave appointments to ineligible candidates by corrupt means. Pranesh is joining us with the details of the charge sheet. Pranesh, over to you.
Yeah, before I read out the charge sheet, and I have the charge sheet open behind me, Bhavtosh Singh, a senior news editor with us to highlight the main points of the charge sheet. Pratibha.
Right, Bhavtosh. Bhavtosh, go ahead.
Pranesh and Pratibha, this is a charge sheet that has been accessed by Times Now. Thousands of pages. The operative part of this charge sheet is into 32 pages. Now, they have recorded the statement of both Partha Chaterjee as well as close aide Arpita Mukherjee. And what is most important is that Arpita Mukherjee has admitted that the money that was seized from the residence, from her residence and also from that of Partha Chaterjee does not belong to her. And this 49.83 crore that visuals of which we are playing are that of Partha Chaterjee. Now, they have mentioned how through six shell company this money was routed, and they have also said that the going rate for one primary teacher appointment was 7.5 lakh rupees. How this was done was that candidates who in fact were paying bribes to officials of staff selection board, they were told that you should leave the answers which you can't which you don't know, and then subsequently the OMR blank sheet should be kept blank. Now, they have recorded the statement of even the candidates as well as their relatives and their kin, and they have all admitted that between 7 to 7.5 lakh rupees was paid. This was paid in cash, and that's the reason why this huge amount of cash was recovered. Now, these six shell companies that were in fact used were all dummy companies, and through this money was routed, and with the amount that ED has seized is around 54.3 crore rupees. Now, they have also yesterday attached immovable properties as well as bank accounts worth 48 crores. So total attachment as well as seizure in this case stands at 103.2 crore rupees. Now, Pranesh as well as Pratibha, there is one important development that has taken place in this case is that Partha Chaterjee has also built a school in the name of his wife, which is around worth 15.1 crore rupees. Now, this was in fact, according to the Enforcement Directorate, has been built through ill-gotten wealth. This ill-gotten wealth, in fact, he has acquired through various means, particularly the money that he acquired through SSC exam. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Bhavtosh, do stay on with us and let's go through this point by point. The charge sheet clearly mentioning that the teachers' jobs were purchased for huge amount of money, while also talking about Partha Chaterjee building a name in the way, building a school in the name of his wife. Pranesh, take us through the details.
Everything has been put down by the agency in black and white in the form of this charge sheet that Bhavtosh Singh has accessed for us on Times Now. Under the header brief facts of the offence, let me quickly read this out. It is revealed that the said FIR that the teachers eligibility test 2014 was held in 2015. The accused persons illegally and arbitrarily gave appointments to the ineligible candidates by corrupt means. The primary teachers' jobs have been purchased in lieu of a huge amount of money and extraneous consideration extended by the ineligible candidates to get appointments as assistant teachers in primary schools. The West Bengal Board of Primary Education published a notification for the recruitment of primary teachers. In the notification, the board invited online applications for TET in 2014. Qualified trained candidates of West Bengal seeking appointment for the post of assistant teachers against 16,500 statewide vacancies in the government aided sponsored primary junior basic schools. The selection and appointment of the candidates were to be made in terms of the West Bengal primary school teachers recruitment rules. Then the charge sheet says that it is also revealed that in the primary selection process, the question paper and the evaluation process were done dubiously, as wrong questions and or answer keys were designed in a disguised manner for depriving the eligible candidates. Some of the TET fail and or eligible candidates of the exam got appointments as assistant teachers in primary schools. A number of ineligible candidates got appointments who did not answer the question by answering the multiple choice questions and submitted blank exam papers. Can you believe it? The charge sheet is saying that the merit was murdered. It was murdered for money. And then this says an additional panel was created in a dubious manner and several persons who did not even pass the exam were included in such additional panel. Only, according to the agency, to benefit these ineligible candidates. The complete selection process clearly shows favoritism, and allow me, Pratibha, to highlight this bit. Two words, favoritism and nepotism in the selection process. The agency is saying it, that one person, Ranjan of Bagda, North West Bengal, who is also known as Chandan Mondal, was in unholy nexus with the office bearers of the board and other concerned public servants as well as unknown others, and in pursuance thereof allegedly facilitated appointment of primary teachers to ineligible candidates in consideration of huge amount of money. Let's go forward in this and further in this and then read point number 5. The Honorable Calcutta High Court, wide order dated 8/6/2022 in the writ petition in the matter of Somen Nandi versus State of Bengal versus others, directed the CBI to conduct an investigation. This is a fact, we know that the Honorable Calcutta High Court directed the West Bengal Board of Primary Education to submit 2,787 applications submitted by the candidates who wanted their OMR sheets to be reviewed, re-examined, as they had alleged that there was one question which was wrong, for which they should be given full marks. That the Honorable High Court also directed Board for Primary Education to produce the second panel of 273 candidates under the different district primary school councils. That Honorable High Court of Calcutta directed the board to produce the board's resolution to send the question and answer key to the expert committee on school education department. So this was a fraud at multiple levels. Absolutely. And the money was distributed evenly. That's the charge by the agency, that not only was the merit murdered, all the laws and the procedures as laid down were overlooked clearly because of favors that were taken from these candidates.
All right, those are the details of the charge sheet. Tamal is also joining us live. Tamal, the appointments to ineligible candidates, jobs purchased away, question papers that were tampered with to deprive the eligible candidates, favoritism, nepotism, these are all mentioned in the Enforcement Directorate charge sheet, and very clearly mentioning that the Education Minister then was Partha Chaterjee.
Well, the 152 pages of this charge sheet is filled with description of properties which are either on the name of Partha Chaterjee or on the name of Arpita Mukherjee. Now that itself gives you a very big sense as how deep-rooted this alleged scam had been. Because for an individual to amass so much of wealth, a lifetime can just fall very short. And that's exactly what you find a mention in the charge sheet. In the charge sheet, if we go to page number 30, page number 30, you would see the number of people who have been testified, and at the same time, number of bank accounts which are there in possession of Arpita Mukherjee and Iche Entertainment Private Limited. For example, page number 33, total value of immovable properties, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So roughly about 40 crore, 33 lakhs, 48,082 rupees only. I repeat, 40 crore, 33 lakhs, 48,082 rupees only is the worth of the immovable properties.
That's right. In fact, these details have been given out in the charge sheet. Tamal, as you're getting us those details, and we'll continue to keep the focus on the big story of the day. Bhavtosh, Pranesh and Tamal, thank you for joining us with that. For now, slipping into a very quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.